Hello my lovelies, it is time for another reading vlog, so stay tuned. Please excuse the whining boy in the background there. He's not really a fan of being in the car. We are currently on our way to Helen, Georgia. This town looks like it is such a cute little German-inspired town. And they've got like this lazy river kind of thing going around the town. So we want to just go and have a Einstein, really. We want to go and have a nice, relaxing, romantic getaway in Helen. We really only have 2 nights. Einstein, calm down. We really only have 2 nights there. So we're, as far as like getting to explore and stuff, we only have tomorrow really. Einstein, baby. Foggy river out the window. Anyway, thought we'd take you along. Also this week starts, well, July 1st is this week, day after tomorrow. And that begins the Summertime Reads Readathon. Hello, Einstein. He's buckled in, so that's as far as he can go, and it's driving him crazy that he can't get further. He really wants to be up here. Anyway, that's my update for now. I will show you a little bit of our travels, and then, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Hold on. Anyway, I will show you a little bit of our travels. My hair's going crazy from the humidity. And then I'll show you our cabin when we get there, because we rented a cabin. All right, I'll talk to you later. Good morning, my lovelies. We just got up. It was a bit of a restless night because, well, Einstein was kind of whining, and so we decided to let him sleep in the bed. And Bella also slept in the bed with us. It was a big bed, but yeah, it caused a little bit of a restless night. But I thought, now that we're up and we're dressed, we are going to go out and go get breakfast. We're gonna kennel the doggies while we're out, and but I'll show you before we go what our cabin looks like. So here's the front of our cabin. There's Miss Bella. There's Einstein. Marty's out here watching them, so I can go on in. There's the Marty. Ain't he cute? So this is the one that we're staying at. Okay, so going in. Looks like so. Einstein's followed me in. There's a couple of kernels of his food remaining, so. Here's like the living kitchen area. There's a fireplace, and then over here we have the bedroom. There's also this gigantic red heart-shaped tub, the mirror, and then in here is our bathroom, and then there's like a shower and stuff back there. Outfit of the day. And then out here, so there's a door from here and then there's one from over there, but it goes out to this little deck, and we have a hot tub, a grill, a little table, looking out at all the nature. It's quite nice. Hi, Bella. Hey, pretty girl. Hi. Hi, Einstein. Oh. So as you can see, we are back home. We came home yesterday, and I didn't really vlog any of the traveling back, but we had a nice peaceful travel day, like on the way home. It was kind of chaotic getting there because Einstein was not okay with being in the car all that time, but he was much better coming home, so that was good. And I haven't really done anything since being home either, except today we had somebody come out. We had to like talk things over with about the roof and some ceiling repairs and stuff, because we have to get a new roof for this house. And we also have to get quite a few chunks of ceiling repaired because we have a leaky roof in several places. Yay. And also our fridge got delivered, and this one seems to, like, at this point it looks okay. Hopefully everything works okay. Fingers crossed. There's no issues. And we'll finally be done with Lowe's. And we'll never, ever, ever have to deal with Lowe's. Ever again, hopefully. Well, no, I take that back. We do still have to deal with Lowe's because we still have to get the floor taken care of because the last people scratched the floor. Anyway, I need to catch you up on some reading because I have actually gotten some reading done. I've gotten some books completed. Yeah, I know, right? I have not gotten a huge amount of reading done this month or for June, but I'm happy to say that I did get some, a couple more completed for June. So on the day that we were driving to our little trip, Tuesday, June 29th, Marty and I finished listening to Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. So this is like the first book in a series, but when it ended, I was like, how does this continue? Because it seemed like it was all wrapped up nice and neat, and I think this works very well as a standalone. I did look up the next book, and it seemed to follow different characters, kind of set in the same world, in the same region, different clans, that kind of thing. And the stuff in this kind of affects the things in that. But I think really if all you wanted was just a standalone kind of Viking fantasy, this works for that. So our main character, Elin, she is part of this Asuka clan, and they have this rivalry with this Riki clan, and like every year or something they go to war with each other, or every so often they go to war with each other, and this has been going on since long before she was ever born. And her brother supposedly was killed in one of these battles, and they're having one of these battles and she sees her brother, and he's not actually dead, though when she tells people about it, because she was seriously hurt, they thought she was just seeing like some kind of spirit or whatever. And then it happens again, and she sees her brother again, and she finds herself kind of taken in by this Riki clan, and she's having to deal with the fact that her brother's been alive all this time. He's just been living with the Riki instead. And there is this other clan, I can't remember what they're called, and they're like this very ruthless group that has like attacked both clans, and the clans have to come together to defeat these big bad guys and kind of put their differences aside for a little while. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a rather quick read when we were able to listen to it. I give it 3.5 stars. I asked Marty what he would rate it, and he said 3 stars. So we're going to give this 3.25. Then on Wednesday the 30th, which is the day that we were doing the tubing and all that stuff, at some point Marty was taking a nap, and while he was napping, I started and completed Sheets by Brenna Thumler, I think is how it's pronounced. Anyway, this is a super cute little graphic novel. It follows a girl named Marjorie and a ghost named Wendell, and Marjorie is dealing with grief. Her whole family is dealing with the grief over the loss of her mother, and they also own this laundromat, and Marjorie's pretty much the one kind of doing everything and trying to keep things afloat. And there's this businessman that's coming in. He's trying to like take over their property and sabotage things so that they'll give up their property. And Wendell, he doesn't want to be part of this ghost world. He wants to be back in the like living world, and he finds himself at the laundromat, and he tries to help, but things don't really work out like he wants them to, and causes even more problems for Marjorie. And it's, if you like the whole Casper the Friendly Ghost kind of thing, I think you're gonna like this. It's super cute. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I would give this 4 stars. Very, very cute. So those are all the books that I completed in June. So now on to books from July. So I tried to finish this in June. I just didn't get it done. But yesterday I completed A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. Again, this was a reread for me. I've read it before. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give this 5 stars. It was a lot of fun. I've read it twice now, and I would definitely read it again in the future. I'm loving this reread, and it's interesting seeing this stuff from like the perspective of knowing some of the things that are coming, and just kind of taking in more details now than I did maybe the first time. Also yesterday, Marty and I started a new book. I chose one that wasn't part of my Summertime Reads, but it is one that I need to complete this month. But if it doesn't get completed this month, it can roll over, but it's going to get done because it's something that Marty and I are doing together. It's just a matter of doing it when he has time available, because he's back to work and stuff today. But we started The Savior's Champion by Jenna Morrissey, and we got to page 89. I am really, really enjoying this. There is so much sass in here, and oh my gosh, things that have happened already. Okay, so our main character, Tobias, he is competing in this Sovereigns tournament. It really wasn't something he was interested in competing in, but his friend convinced him to do it because his sister, she's in a lot of pain. She's been crippled in an accident that also killed their father. And Tobias, he was like an artist apprentice and had to quit doing that to go be a laborer and work in the sugarcane fields to help provide for his family since his father's passed away. And by entering the Sovereigns tournament and being accepted, that automatically provides his family with like 20,000, whatever the currency is there, which can really, really help his sister. And that's the whole reason he's doing it. But this is like a deadly tournament, and there's so many different stages to it, and some might require intellect, and some might require talent, and some might require just brute force. And well, we're just a couple of days into this, and there's already been several, there's only 20 that have been selected to compete in the tournament out of like hundreds and hundreds that have like tried to get in. And 4 of those 20 are already dead at this point. So yeah, there's been things like, oh my goodness. And I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see how this continues. It's gonna take a while though, because this is 89 pages. So there's like, 559 pages in this book. So it's not gonna be a quick read, but like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I also, hold on, I've got another book that I'm reading. Give me 1 second. So as some of you already know, the next round of Seasonathon, which is Summertime Reads Readathon, actually started yesterday. It runs the entire month of July, and it's me, Clint, and Kaylani are the hosts for this readathon, and I needed to finish this so that I could get into my Summertime Reads Readathon TBR. And so I did start that today. I started Lasting Leaving by Caleb Roerig. This is sort of a YA. I don't think it's really a thriller. It's more of a mystery, and it follows a guy named Flynn whose girlfriend has disappeared, and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on and whether something bad has happened to her or she's just run off or what. And also Flynn is kind of dealing with the whole coming out, and he had this girlfriend January, and she was wanting to take their relationship to another level, and he was very much not ready because, well, he's gay and he has never admitted it to anybody, and he was kind of hoping that having this girlfriend that he should be feeling all these things about, he would eventually start having these feelings about, but it's just not happening. And they ended up having a fight and breaking up, and then next thing you know, she's missing. And so some people may think he's involved. I don't know, but I am enjoying it. I really, really love Caleb's writing, and I'm looking forward to continuing this. But this completes my challenge for Continued Pride. Read a book with an LGBTQ plus main character, which we have here. This also completes my buzzword for the this also completes my buzzword for Kayla's Buzzwordathon. And you know what? I just thought, I don't know if I said what my TBR for my TBR knockout challenges are, so I need to look. I really can't remember. Okay, so I need to take care of those two very, very soon. Got a lot of reading to do this month, and I'm hoping that I can get it all done. Okay, I'm gonna go for now. I will talk to you guys later. So I have been very productive, I feel like, and I have more things that I need to get done today. Hopefully I can get everything done that I want to get done before Marty gets home. We'll see. But I've been like working on trying to clear off this desk and clear a path for my other desk, because I have my big white desk that I used to use, and it's in another room, and I want to bring it into this room because I got this cute new gaming chair, and it just really doesn't work with the little desk that I'm using now because like my legs can't go under. And also this has a fancy little like footrest kind of thing, but it won't work with this desk either. And this chair is so much more comfortable than the other stuff I've been sitting on, so I'm super happy to have this. And I completed a book. Yeah, go me. I finished Last Seen Leaving by Kayla Brerig, and this is for my prompt Continued Pride for the Summertime Reads Readathon, and I'm gonna give this 4 stars. I think I pretty much described what this is about in my last check-in. There's some twists, there's some turns. I enjoyed it. I give it 4 stars. And I'm getting ready to start the next prompt, Summer Job, read a book over 400 pages. And I'm going to read All the Little Lights by Jamie McGuire. And I don't really remember anything about this book. So let's see what it says. Everything buried will come to light. The first time Elliot Youngblood spots Catherine Calhoun, he's just a boy with a camera, and he's never seen a sadder and more beautiful sight. Both Elliot and Catherine feel like outcasts, yet they find an easy friendship with each other. But when Catherine needs him most, Elliot is forced to leave town. Elliot finally returns, but he and Catherine are now different people. He's a star high school athlete, and she spends all her free time working at her mother's mysterious bed and breakfast. Catherine hasn't forgiven Elliot for abandoning her, but he's determined to win back her friendship and her heart. Just when Catherine is ready to fully trust Elliot, he becomes the prime suspect in a local tragedy. Despite the town's growing suspicions, Catherine clings to her love for Elliot, but a devastating secret that Catherine has buried could destroy whatever chance of happiness they have left. All right. I don't know if I can finish this today and tomorrow. I hope so. I do plan on going to this thing my friend Donna invited me to tomorrow. So we'll see if I can get it done before, maybe after that. I don't know. But yes, this is the next thing I will be reading. Oh, and I said before that I wasn't sure if in my Wheel of TBR I said what my selections were for this month's TBR knockout, and I did. So I think I'll work on those 2 books in next week's vlog. But I have some packages here to show you. So I got my next month of Sips By, and a lovely subscriber sent me a little something. So I thought I'd show you guys what I got. So Dawn was the one that sent me this gift. She is on Instagram, Concert Junkie 973, and I have no idea what she sent. She just told me she sent me something. But she also is the one responsible, which I don't know that I've posted this yet or not. If not, I need to. But she created this super cute, you know what, I'll just put it up on the screen here if I can. But she created this super cute thing for Summertime Reads, where you can put like the books you're reading and stuff. And so I need to like update that with the one that I just read. But yeah, she sent me this, so let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, so before I even get the package fully opened, it was actually at the flap. I have my little note here. It says, hope you enjoy this bookish book as much as I did. Oh, yay, I love bookish books. I look forward to it maybe showing up in one of your TBR games. From Dawn Dawson. Yay, thank you. Oh, what do we have? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. I think she actually was the one that told me about this book before, and I added it to my Amazon wish list because I thought it sounded really interesting, because I love me a bookish book. Okay, let's see. What does this say? Oh, let's look at it without the jacket. It's white and purple. This says, what happens when happily ever after isn't? Delilah hates school as much as she loves books. In fact, there's one book in particular she can't get enough of. If anyone knew how many times she has read and reread the sweet little fairy tale she found in the library, especially the popular kids, she'd be sent to social Siberia forever. To Delilah, though, this fairy tale is more than just words on the page. Sure, there's a handsome, well, okay, hot prince and a castle and an evil villain, but it feels as if there's something deeper going on. And one day, Delilah finds out there is. Turns out this Prince Charming is real, and a certain 15-year-old loner has caught his eye. But they're from 2 different worlds, and how can it ever possibly work? Together with her daughter, Samantha Van Leer, #1 New York Times best-selling author Jodi Picoult has written a classic fairy tale with a uniquely modern twist. Readers will be swept away by the story of a girl who crosses the border between reality and fantasy in a perilous search for her own happy ending. Ooh, yay. This sounds so cute. Wait. Ooh. Okay, so some of the pages are written in like a blue or purple ink. Also, there's like some art, and some of the pages are in green ink, and I saw like a big page of art somewhere. I think there's multiple pages. Ooh. Oh, I can't wait to read this. Lots of art throughout. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you so much, Dawn. I cannot wait to read this. Okay, now on to my Sips By box. So, this is cute. It says, Tea Friends Forever. It's just talking about referring a friend, but that is really cute. Okay, so these are my July teas. So if you don't know, Sips By is a monthly tea subscription box where it's curated specifically for you. It's $15 a month, and you go and you take a little quiz and you tell them like the flavors and things that you like, things you don't like, whether you like pre-packaged tea or you like loose leaf tea and all of that. Levels of caffeine, everything. And then they curate a box for you. And then each month when you get your teas, you can actually go on their site and rate the teas that you get, and they will adjust the box accordingly. So if from your initial quiz they send you some things and you're like, okay, I really like this, but I don't like this, they'll stop sending you that other stuff and send you more things towards the stuff that you say you like. And at this point in time, all the teas that come I pretty much love because they're so me. But this says made for Melanie. It says the weather is heating up, Melanie. We're opting to cold brew our teas and enjoy them over ice more and more lately. If you feel the same, don't forget that you can make any tea iced. So let's see what we have this month. So the first tea I see here is by Tea Kitten, and it is green tea, pink citrus magic, and this is low caffeine. And Tea Kitten always has like the cutest little packaging. This is a loose leaf tea. It says, this fruity, citrusy green tea blend channels your inner sorceress with a magical ingredient that turns this brew into a playful pink delight. Add a drop of lemon and watch it change colors. Ooh, fun. Yay. Okay. Then we have 4 of these individual packets. And this is Southern Breeze pre-sweetened 0 calories cold brew black tea in mango. Yum. Okay. I'm curious to try this out. I love a fruity tea. I love sweet tea. I am in the South, so we'll see. But yes, I'm excited to try this out. Let's see, what does this say? It's high caffeine. This sunny mango perfection is made with real tea leaves in a pre-sweetened bag. Oh, the bag's sweetened. That you cold water brew, steep, chill, and enjoy, and with no sugar. All right. Oh, also, when you get loose leaf tea, they send you this little drawstring bag here, and inside it, it has these little, they're very cute, little disposable drawstring tea bags. Okay, also we have another loose leaf. It comes in 2 packs here of Pinky Up Cranberry Bar Herbal Tea with chocolate and almonds. Yum. I love, like, my favorite kind of teas are fruity teas and like desserty kind of teas, so this is perfect. This says it's caffeine free, a hint of tartness plus the full-bodied flavor of a favorite bakery treat set this tea apart. The perfect pick-me-up from the midday slump. All right. And then last but not least, we have 4 of these Puka Chamomile, Vanilla, and Manuka Honey. And these are organic. Look like so. They smell nice. This is caffeine free. This soothing, naturally sweet herbal tea invites stillness and inner peace. Enjoy a warm cup in the evening to help you relax and unwind from the day. Nice. Okay, so that is what is in my Sips By box. I guess that's really all I have for updating you for now. I'm just going to go and get back to work, and I will talk to you later. So yesterday I spent the day working around the house, and I was able to find the audiobook of All the Little Lights. So I was listening to that, and I was getting stuff done, and the book was going a lot quicker than I thought. But I got injured yesterday, and I didn't realize how badly I'd gotten injured until I woke up this morning. So yesterday, Einstein, we're still working on the potty training kind of thing, and he pottied on an air vent. And so yesterday I was cleaning up the air vent, and when I took the cover off, there was like debris all down in the air vent. And so I was cleaning that up, and I was scooping out all the stuff that had fallen down in there, and the air was blowing, and it blew stuff all in my eye. And I thought I got everything out. It irritated me for a little while, but not bad. But then when I got up this morning, it was hurting. And yeah, so here's my eye. Yeah, it's like, it's bad, and it's swollen, and it hurts. And yeah, so I went to urgent care to get it checked out. They said that the iris or whatever is fine. It didn't get damaged, but I did scratch my eye, and it hemorrhaged. So it's like a swollen out lump of, I guess, blood in my eye. And they gave me some antibiotic drops for it. So today I haven't gotten really anything done because I've had a nasty headache because of this. So even though I got quite a good start on getting stuff done around the house yesterday, I've lost all getting ahead I was by doing nothing today. I mostly just sat around with my eyes closed when I could and listened to audiobooks. So I actually did complete some books. I finished All the Little Lights this morning. I think I finished it before I went to urgent care, or before I got there. I'm going to give this one 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to end up being more of a 4-star read, but things happened towards the end, and I literally was like, oh, I did not see that coming. So, okay, this follows Elliot and Catherine, and Elliot goes to stay with his aunt during the summer. His parents, they're like constantly arguing. They don't get along. His dad hits his mom, things like that, and his mom just doesn't end up leaving. And so he goes and he spends the summer with his aunt and his uncle, and each summer he sees Catherine, and this one summer they become really good friends. They essentially they fall in love, and Catherine is also dealing with something kind of similar. Her mom is an angry person, and her dad loses his job, and it's just they're fighting all the time. So she clings to Elliot, and they end up spending the entire summer together. They have this amazing summer, and then something bad happens, and the day this bad thing happens to Catherine, Elliot's mom forces him to go home, and he doesn't get to say goodbye to Catherine. He has no way of communicating with her, anything, until 2 years later he's finally able to come back. His mom hasn't let him come back until now, but his parents are finally getting a divorce, and he takes that opportunity to come back. And they're different people when they come back. He's like star athlete, and she's kind of a social pariah, and she doesn't want to forgive him for just abandoning her, even though he promised he would be there and he'd come back. And so they're working through all of that, and then as things start getting a little bit better, a tragedy happens in their town, and Elliot is the one people are blaming. And then at this point it switches from more of a contemporary romance or whatever to more mystery thriller kind of thing, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I give it 5 stars. And then when I finished that, I started listening to Well Met by Jen DeLuca, and I think I'm gonna give this one 5 stars as well. I really liked it. This, for one, is a bookish book, okay? So it's like, it's a rom-com set with like a Renaissance fair background. There's a lot of Shakespeare references, but also there's this whole bookstore setting where she goes and works in this bookstore, and I love it all. And he is an English teacher at the high school, so it's fabulous. I love it. Our main character, Emily, she has come to stay with her older sister. Emily is like 25. She's come to stay with her older sister, who's like 12 years older than her, who has been involved in a severe car accident, which left her leg shattered, so she can't really get around. And she has this, I think she's 14-year-old daughter. And so Emily goes and kind of moves in and helps take care of the two of them while her sister recovers. And Emily's niece wants to be part of this Renaissance fair, but in order for her to be part of it, because she's under 16, she has to have like a parent or an older sibling or something along those lines volunteer with her, an adult volunteer with her. So Emily kind of gets roped into working at this Renaissance fair, and there's sort of a love to hate, or a hate to love relationship that forms here with this guy named Simon, who is very like, everything has to be perfect, and she's not taking this seriously enough, and he's got his reasons for being the way he is, and they just clash. And she's like, why do you hate me? And he has a completely different persona while in costume in the Renaissance fair, and he becomes this swaggery, sexy pirate. And if you've ever watched Once Upon a Time, the show, his Renaissance fair persona very much reminds me of Hook, and oh my gosh, I love that. But yeah, he's sending her all kinds of mixed signals because he's like this flirty, swaggery pirate during the fair, and flirts with, hits on her, flirts with her, all of this stuff. But then as soon as the fair ends each day, he's just cold as ice and back to his normal self. And it was a lot of fun. I give it 5 stars. And as far as 4th of July stuff, I didn't go out and watch fireworks. Puppies, not interested in fireworks. Bella's not interested in fireworks. I've had a headache. I did go over to my friend Donna's for like a minute, and they were like grilling out and stuff, but I didn't stick around just because wasn't feeling the best. So hopefully I'll be feeling better very soon. Oh, I didn't tell you, all the little lights completed my season-a-thon, Summertime Reads Readathon prompt for Summer Job, read a book over 400 pages. This has like 412. And then Well Met completes Backyard Barbecue, read a book with food on the cover, and it does have like a little illustrated turkey leg on the cover, which actually gets referenced a couple of times in the book. But yeah, that is it for this vlog. Hopefully this vlog isn't too terribly long. It feels like it might be, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.